we're in the parking lot right now in the car, and like I said, I feel like this seat that I'm sitting in right here is like programmed to allow videos to come out my mouth. So it's weird how that works, but I wanted to make this one. I wanted to make this one for the traders. I wanted to make this video for the traders and go over a couple things that can help you. Go over some mistakes that I've made that hopefully that you won't make if you can follow. There's a couple emotions in trading that can get in your way. Now, as a human being, it's natural to have these emotional reactions to different things in our life, especially when it involves money. The majority of people, 95, 99% of people, grew up with limiting beliefs about money. So part of your success in trading is definitely going to have to do with your beliefs about money. And it's going to have to be about your beliefs of your worthiness of getting the money. And believing you're worthy, yeah, exactly. And pretty much you're going to feel fear of missing out. Fear of missing out's one of them that you're going to want to remove completely. Fear of missing out. Another one being greed. So fear of missing out would be like you're chasing a trade because you don't want to miss the trade. Now, it's important to understand that trading is not about being right or wrong. It's not about catching the move. It's about executing your trading plan. Period. End of story. That's it. Done. Okay? Greed. Now, that's like, oh, I know this one's going to win. I'm going to double my lot size. I trust me, bro. I know this one's going to win. No doubt. Guaranteed. You know what? Let me just do a little extra there. That's greed. You're going to want to remove that completely. It doesn't exist. Okay? So fear of missing out, greed, fear of loss. Okay, let's say you took a couple losses. Let's say you lost 3 in a row. Okay? A lot of people, that could shake you up. You lose 3 in a row, you're shook. A lot of people. And I used to be shook when I lose 3 in a row. I just lost 3 in a row last week. I risk 1% per trade, max. And, I ended up the week plus 2%. You know what I mean? So it's like, I literally lost my first 3 trades last week. So I can tell you from experience that, like, number one, don't judge your trading based off of your trades on a trade by trade basis. Don't judge your trades based off of a week basis. Like, you got to understand, like, you got to have predetermined rules, predetermine your risk, and that's that. Like, you just follow your plan. If you mess up, you mess up. It's not about being right or wrong. So fear of being wrong, that's another one, where it's like, I don't want to enter a trade unless I'm going to win. Like, I have to win. Well, I don't think this one's going to win, so I'm not going to enter. Like, bro, does it follow your rules? If yes, then you enter. If no, then you don't. There's no this one's better than this one. And that's another thing. You can be picking and choosing. You can be trying to pick which one's the best one, which one's the best. It's like you're being nitpicky, that's not a terrible thing, I guess, but the whole idea here is the concept that I've learned from Mark Douglas that I've applied into my trading is the fact that you're not picking your favorites. You're just taking every trade that follows your rules. And that takes the emotions out of trading. It makes it completely objective. You don't want to be making decisions during your trading session. All of your decisions are made during the week and during your reflection and your planning for the next week. All decisions are made when you're creating your trading plan. Okay, that's so key, that's so crucial. But the typical trader, the average trader, the beginner trader, the novice trader, they want to make decisions on a trade-by-trade basis saying, this is what I think is going to happen, therefore I'm going to enter now. Oh, well, I think it's going to retrace, I'm going to close early. Oh, well, I think it's going to do this, so I'm going to do this. It's like, there's no thinking. You've already predetermined all of your rules. For example, for me, I go break even at 1-to-1 risk reward. So if I risked 1% on the trade, once it's floating 1%, then I move my stop loss to break even. That's a rule that I have. I don't break that rule. That's what I do. So if I go break even before then, that's technically not following my rules. If I don't go break even, then that's not following my rules. So it's not about being right or wrong, 444, but it's about following your plan. So make sure you objectively predetermine what your edges are over the market, predefine your risk, know what you're going to risk, and then just execute it. And what's helped me is to create a trading window. I do 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. select a trading window where you enter your trades in. Because if you give yourself a window, then it's less room for error. Because there's no random look at the charts in different states of mind. There's no random look at the charts random times a day, which you can do that, and that's fine. Like, if you can put that into your trading plan, then that's something you're going to do. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm backtesting. I'm actually backtesting Tokyo right now because I do see some trade opportunities in Tokyo. I don't do London because I wake up early, but I have found in my history, in my trading journal, that my win percentage in New York session is way better than Tokyo session. So I just said, what's the point of even trading Tokyo? I can trade less hours and make more money, be more consistent. So I was like, okay, it makes sense, right? So fear of missing out, greed, fear of being wrong, fear of loss. I believe I said fear of loss. Yeah, fear of loss, fear of being wrong. I think there's a couple more. Here's another thing. Now, with trading, especially if you're in I Am Mastery Academy, or if you're in any other Forex company, or if you're in literally any chat room with trading Forex, this is so important. Like, don't look at other people are doing so much for advice. Like, you can check to get ideas, but at the end of the day, execute based off your plan. That's so important. Because I see a lot of people, this used to happen to me a lot, especially when I was in my first few months, my first year even, that I would want to just copy other people all the time, which, I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, if you're going to copy someone, at least before the week starts, like, decide who you're going to copy from. Or, have your own rules. If someone gives you a trade idea, if it follows your rules, you take it. I think that makes sense. It's a good way to go about it. But, at the end of the day, you don't want to just take random trades, because random trades can make you lose random money. And this is one of my biggest mistakes as a trader, was and has been really only recently that I've been really getting a lot better at this, is the fact that I would think these small trades don't matter. Like, let's say you see a random scalp in Tokyo, or you see a random this or random that, and you say, you know what, I'll just take it. I'll just take it half risk. It's just one of these small trades. And it's like, that could work for you, that you could be profitable doing that. I have found that when I take random trades outside the trading plan, it usually doesn't work. And the reason why is because if I enter outside of my window, or if I enter outside of my risk management, then at that point, the trading plan is out the window, and then now anything can happen. And then you get into the point where maybe you stack, maybe it goes in drawdown, you stack, maybe it goes in profit, you stack, and now you don't even know what your risk is anymore. You don't know what your risk is anymore. So I think it's important that if you are going to take random trades out of your normal trading window, still put that into your trading plan. Like, say, I will allow myself one scalp per day out of my trading window if it follows X rule, Y rule, and Z rule. If this, then this. You could do that. I think that would be a good thing to add to your trading plan if possible. But yeah, when it comes to the fears of trading, the emotions of trading that can get in your way, that's what it would pretty much be for me. The things that I've really dealt with would be greed, fear of loss, fear of being wrong, fear of missing out, and really starting to get better at these. I'm not going to say I'm a master. I'm not going to say I'm perfect at this, but I'm pretty close to being perfect at this. I'm not perfect. I'm by no means perfect. I would say about 80% of the time I follow these rules. So I'm working on getting that up to 90 to 100. But, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. But yeah, that's what's really helped me, is creating the rules, following the rules. And I mean, that's pretty much that. You can always adjust your trading plan at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, or at the end of the day, whatever it is for you. Like, make your own rules. But I wanted to make this video for the traders out there that are looking for some advice, or looking for some help as far as overcoming their emotions in the market, and realize, like, when you're not afraid to be wrong, you don't care what happens. When you're not afraid of losing, you don't care what happens. And if you're afraid of losing, it's because your risk is too high. Your risk management is too high. You haven't done the proper research. You haven't done the proper back testing. You haven't done all that. If you're afraid to lose, it's because you're not confident. You need to trade with confidence. And realize through the spiritual side of success that everything in this universe is a reflection of you. So you will get in the market what you feel inside. So if you feel greedy, you're going to get a physical representation of that in the market. But if you feel confident, you feel poised, you feel disciplined, you feel you're responsible, and on top of things, you're going to have no problem managing your trading account. if you're having trouble managing your bank account, you're probably going to have trouble managing your trading account as well. Like, realize that everything's a reflection. You are that which you seek. You are that which you seek. You seek profitability in the Forex markets. Become profitability. Like, become vibrationally someone that executes a plan that and is disciplined to follow it. Simple as that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some value from this. You can follow me for more on Instagram at infiniteabundance777. My Telegram is t.me/infiniteabundance. And if you would like to book any meetings with me, any one-on-ones or trainings, I will link that below as well. Much love, y'all. Peace.